Hello to the people. Wow, I just hit stream, the stream button, and there's just like 10,000 people in chat already. It's like, I thought I had a minute to like, before anyone showed up, I would just get, you know, oriented and look at the code a little bit. And there's just like a ton of people there before I even knew what happened. It's the internet. It's how it works. It's how it works. Okay. I want to do some goblin accessory mask stuff. Because I don't know even what's going on there. Let's see what the state of this is. Hold on a second. I'm going to get a drink from the other room while etc. Yesterday, after the stream ended, I was like, I'm hungry. And I don't have that much food around the house anymore. So as a responsible adult, I had vanilla ice cream for dinner. So I have to get rid of my vanilla ice cream dishes. You know, that kind of thing. How to succeed and not go insane writing C++? I mean, that's not a problem I have anymore. So like, when I moved here, I was like, I'm going to keep my apartment clean and all this. And it's just over time accruing objects in various places somehow faster than I can get rid of them. That's all I'm going to say. I don't even know. Somehow, even maybe in the last 3 months, this accelerated, even though I'm actively trying to get rid of things. I don't understand. I should hire a maid. I do that usually, or a cleaning service usually. I didn't this time though, so maybe that's the problem. Was the 2 and 3 click part completed? It was, and then in the post discussion, we realized that double click while dragging is a thing that I didn't know about. So we need to go back and do a little bit more and make that work. Yeah, I just don't know how to deal with any of this, honestly. Okay. 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 So, if we go to a level such as this, we can do some, we can randomize the dude and he gets different clothings. Let's just do that. Multiple entities are, what? Okay, that's some bullshit. That is some bullshit. So we need to make that work. Because you should be able to select all of them and click randomize. Okay. We need... I mean, maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. See, so for these guys, and then if I use the colors, what does that do? Color B does nothing. But color A, we're just giving them some variety. Just to spice the level. Okay. Oh, I screwed up. Guys, I lost the level. I was just playing and having fun. And like, I can't kill this guy now. Wait. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I thought it required a certain dude. No, there we go. Okay, so there's a goblin floating in the air. It's no big deal. Why are they still animating? That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Let's fix that. This might be happening completely in the animation system. It's like somehow they all switch to idle. All right. Probably these guys are going to be totally faded out in the end anyway. So now the problem is these guys are like in some kind of idle pose. It's fine for now, though. It's better. At least they're not moving. Like I said, in the end, I think we're going to have them disappear. So this wouldn't be an issue. Okay. We're going to commit. You know what? I realized something. There's another level we should do that on. So we won't check in yet. Don't animate monsters. Okay, so right after this level is this level, which has a lot of these dudes. And bro, this is one of those times when I'm like, dude. Bro. Ooh, that's too orange. Too orange. I kind of like this better than the pastels we kind of had on the other level. So with this particular shape up here, I actually so I kind of want to push these corners out. The problem is I can't. Like, this goblin to the left here kind of doesn't need to be. He could be further out. The problem is the position he would have to be in to maintain this trap would cause him to fight one of these guys. Unless we put a fence between them. We could do that. It would involve putting even more goblins. But then the thing is, it wouldn't be symmetric because this other one would need to be there. could have them floating on columns. Anyway. Why are these goblins? Oh. We'll fix that some other time. We kind of need more animations for them. Okay. Make sure that's saved. Okay. So now we will check this in. Easy clap. Okay, now what do? I think I want to remind myself. So on the Overworld, we have all these entries that go to these levels, and there's, we've been noticing some inconsistencies in the way things are set up. So we have some commands that look for that, but I don't remember what they are. So we have level info. That's not it. Broken. Level entry check. Okay, we want to do that. Thought we had some other ones. Nexus Sanity. Dude. That's old. The game is not even set up that way anymore. Okay. What are we even doing? Okay, anyway. Sanity 1 Nexus. Okay. I see level entry check. I thought there was other stuff to run. Let's start with this one. Let's start with this one. Do I have to go to the Overworld? I don't know. No, I don't. I could have done it from anywhere. Okay. Great. Level entry check. Okay. Well, let's take a look at some of these things. You know, I like the audio in the game, but we just hear the same things all the time. Okay, level entry check. Let's just do this. Okay, so we have this command was written before we had the ability to mark levels as broken on the overworld. So now I think I want to modify it to to report things a little differently. What used to be down here? Okay, so there's a few things. So is non-shipping level set? Who defines that? Because that is missing unplaced levels. Non-shipping. Okay. Cool. Cool. Good morning, people. There's so many people here today. Okay. So, so this collect set per level is like, hey man, you know, it's like an album from a musician back when those existed. There's a level set containing levels. And this just gives us an array that's parallel to the levels array. Oh, that's why this is strings. Okay. We're just going to do this. Okay, so these are parallel. Okay, so we get a level set per level. Now, this is going to be level named. I want to be more specific about. All right. If it's broken, it's just in a different thing. So if levels it index dot broken, continue, ignore broken levels for now. We will deal with those separately. Okay. Ignore levels marked broken in its report. Okay. Level names. Wait, level. Oh, okay, this is very confusing. I changed that before. Didn't mean to do that. Let me just do level names because it's called level name. Like, oh, I can't do that. What? Guys, my programming brain is not turned on. Can't do that. All right. It dot name is not a name. It dot level name. Guys, I should never program. It's just established. Broken? I thought that was a thing. Currently broken. Bro, what happened to my cut buffer? Bro. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Let's see what we got this time. So, I think, I suspect that what we do here is just mark all of these as broken. But I want to investigate. So there's two different cases here, all right? And we want to investigate both of them separately. This one, it's like there's an entry for these levels on the overworld. They're not in a set. Why are they not in a set? Well, Zach went through and commented out a bunch of them. So that's a thing. It could be it could be that they were inadvertently not marked broken. That's fine. Now, these ones, they're in level sets, but that doesn't necessarily mean the player could get to them, right? Because level sets used to be one consecutive sequence where you start and then you go, and then when you reach the end, you go back to the overworld. And since then, we use them more as a grouping, but we bring you out to the overworld in the middle pretty often. And well, that just means that the way that files are authored, you could have clumps of levels where if there's no way to go into any of the levels in that clump, you can't get to any of them. And sometimes maybe that's intentional because we're laying out the level set and it's like, oh, here's 5 things here that we don't know what to do with yet. So that might be what is happening. We want to look into it. Okay. Let's just do what we can do here. So, okay, this is not right. So we're not going to be able to find that. We can, however, load it in the editor. And we can look for the level set. Okay, beaming objects. Wait. Data level sets. Beaming objects. Endpoint push intro v3, v2, v1. I mean, it looks to me like maybe Zach didn't like these levels. And so he just turned them off. Without disabling them in the overworld. So let's see. We can blame. That's my favorite. Didn't they change that? Is it not called blame in Git anymore? Or did they just change it on GitHub or whatever? They do something more millennial. Okay, so we can see 27607. So that seems kind of recent. November 14th. Yeah, so I think this was in response to, we have one of our playtesters is very cool and sends us videos of his sessions, so we can see exactly what happened. And 27607 is a couple weeks ago, and it sure seems like maybe instead of currently broken, I want a different flag. Why is this refreshing all the time? It's still blame and get. I swear somebody changed it. Somebody changed it. But it's still blame on my UI here. So, okay, one thing I could do, so, you know, we're about to go try to take care of these levels. You know, just take care of them, man. And I could just mark them as broken, but they are not technically broken. I want to make another flag called currently disfavored, or like, you know, currently canceled by woke Twitter reporters, or currently, currently not enjoyed by the hippest indie game people in the indie game scene who never released a real game. Like that kind of a thing. Currently blamed. Anyway, a flag that indicates this level, we probably don't want to keep it, but it's not broken. Currently a piece of shit. Currently a piece of shit. Okay, so let's just do that. Is disfavored? I don't know if I like that word. Can we find a thesaurus? Let's see our synonyms. Abhorred, okay, that's good. Despised, disliked, lousy, ostracized, out of favored, rejected, scorned. Scorned is pretty good. Unattractive, currently unattractive. See, the sources are weird because these really are not synonyms at all. They're just related. And, okay, so when I was a kid and you opened the thesaurus, right, and you were like, what were synonyms for this word? You would see a bunch of words that you otherwise didn't know what they meant. You would be like expanding your vocabulary, and you were like, maybe I'm not going to use some of these words because whatever. But this feels like the Idiocracy thesaurus, where it's like, we're just not going to give you words above a certain reading level because you wouldn't understand anyway. But because of that, you don't actually have synonyms anymore. Yeah. Thesaurus.idiocracy.com. Okay. Let's be scorned. Although scorned just means you're mad at it. That doesn't... All right. Did I bump this? I don't know. 12. Currently disfavored. That's too many syllables. Okay, so now I actually want to treat these two flags basically the same for the most part. Oh, geez. Let me... So this list of levels... which log was it? Which log was it? It was this one. So I just want to copy this data out to handle this. All right. Got to remember that it's in handle this.text. Okay. So currently disfavored. So let's look at who does. Oh God, why can't I just, let me just start another instance of this fucking thing. All right. Okay. In the manifest, let's do that. Okay. Currently broken. Okay. In the tests, like we probably want to treat these exactly the same, except in the developer commands. All right. Disfavored for levels that are not actually broken, but that we don't necessarily want to include in the game, but maybe aren't sure, which is why they are not gone from the overworld, question mark. Okay. So we had a developer command for reporting broken. The broken command now reports these as well. Okay, so I'm going to say broken and disfavored. Okay. Okay. Okay, so thanks, Obama. Okay, so now we go back to handle this. We had endpoint push intro 3. Let's just see. So these were commented out. We have intro v3, intro v2, and push 1 v2. All right. So I'm going to go to the overworld. And okay, so it's this one. Now, intro v3, intro v2, endpoint push 1 v2. Yeah, so those were all just taken out. So we're going to mark these disfavored. Boom. So now if I run the game, why are they there? Okay, so first of all, let's I'm gonna make a marker up here called Northwest after Kanye's kid. And these are, did I not save this? I control F11'd it. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna go Northwest. What's going on, bro? Like, if I mark them currently broken, then they're not gone either. Oh. Oh, this is confusing. Okay. I think I understand. So that if statement that deletes these things, I think doesn't happen in developer mode. And I think that's a bad idea. Right, it's only playtest. Okay, so currently broken and disfavored levels used to only be removed from the overworld in a playtest build, but this is confusing for us when making the overworld. So now they are removed always during gameplay. Yeah. So now I understand, because I was like, why was Zach like not on top of marking these things? And the thing is, he can't fucking tell if they're there or not anyway. So like, it's very hard to keep on top of things in that kind of situation. All right. Let's okay, now they're gone. See that? Good. But they're marked broken right now, which we don't want. So, oh no, I didn't. Wait, I didn't mark them all broken? Just that one. Oopsie. All right. All right, cool. We'll try it one more time. Go Northwest. There we go. Easy clap. Okay. So on our handle this, I'm just going to make an explicit list marked as currently disfavored. This one, right? This one. And then endpoint push 1 v2. Yeah. Dude, we have so many levels in this game. Okay. Endpoint push druid. I should honestly do something else to make these more visible. What can we do? Because what now the problem is when you're in the editor, you can't really see that these are like broken or disfavored either. I kind of want to just like tweak the scale or something. Or I don't know. Like I want to do something where all the time, you know. I could like rotate it slightly. Okay. Endpoint push druid. Let's go find that. Is that in the same beams file? Push druid. Let's just find all the ones here. So end dragon mowers 1. Mowers v3. Mowers 0. It looks like it was mostly like one session when he went through and trimmed these, right? I bet if we go back to our blame, yep, it's all 27607 on these. Okay, so yeah. Some of these levels, you know, were made early before we figured out the game really, or were made by interns. And some of the intern levels were really good, but some of them are like, you know. Okay, endpoint push druid and dragon mower 0 and dragon mowers 1, etc. Okay. End dragon mowers. Oh, end mowers and end mowers v3. It looks like we took end mowers v3 off. All right, so that's my marker. That's confusing. Monster endpoint, endpoint madness, and endpoint 0. Currently disfavored. End dragon mowers v1. and V3 disfavored. And Dragon Mower 0 and V2 disfavored. And Push Druid. Yeah. End Mowers and End Mowers V3. Yep. All of these levels we do not like. Although End Mowers V3 is not actually broken. I tried that one yesterday. Okay. Yeah, so I want to do something visual on these before we go through the list and do more. But for my TPS report here, where I'm telling people what I'm doing, okay. So I think I want to draw them littler and slightly rotated. Like 30 degrees. And then people will know. Should I do this actually in the editor? I think so. Update level entry override. Oh my God, that's exactly what I wanted. I read the code. Okay. Disfavored. Right? Let's just try that. Oh. It literally is a vector 3. Okay. Okay, there, you see they're smaller. And I'm going to make them kind of purple. And then rotated. Like, it'll be obvious. Okay. So, yeah, dude, if I could ask ChatGPT how to use LLVM, that would be great. Okay. I mean, honestly, maybe by 0.9 instead of 0.5. And then I don't remember. Bro, I need too many searches. I think you actually pass. Oh, we have a vector version. Okay. Cool. Tau divided by 24? No, 12. Okay. Okay. The 0.95 was maybe a bit much. And the 30 degrees is maybe a bit much. In the editor, they are now drawn with a color shift. Now drawn smaller, rotated, and with a color shift to make clear what has been thus marked. Okay. So let's see how those settings came out. Chat's so quiet today. It's very quiet. Very quiet. Dude, I feel like Apple backdoored all their iOSs. I switched off the iPhone a couple months ago because I was so pissed off at Apple. But I still have an iPhone 8, all right? And one of the reasons I switched off was because the battery was dying all the time. Now, just in case I want to do iPhone things once in a while, I have an iPhone 8 sitting around still. It's that one. And I don't use it. I just have it here on my desk. It's not running any programs. It's not on a cellular network. It just talks over Wi-Fi. It runs out of battery every 2 days at most. And I don't even touch it. It's insane. Tim Apple is not doing a good job on phones lately. That's all I've got to say. Okay, this is pretty obvious, right? And so if I toggle these back and forth, boop, 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 boop. Great. I mean, I'm sure it's running programs. It's not running any programs that I want to run. Okay. Let us continue on broken and disfavored quest. You know what? Since this area is so empty, I'm just going to move these up. Because why wouldn't we? Okay. Now what? We go back to handle this. Handle this. One-way beam. Oh boy. That's in the middle of a thing. Right? That's very bad. That breaks the fucking game. We're searching the wrong thing. Okay. I think this is my level from a while ago. Reinstated level one-way beam. I guess you didn't like it and commented out. Problem is that it activates, what am I going to say? It unlocks a freezer in that area. So it breaks the game to do this. I am adding a bunch of stuff to make it clearer what is marked as broken to help reduce the incidence of this kind of thing. Also seems like a good idea to make these commands report whether any unlocks are dependent on levels marked broken. I'll put that on the list. Okay. So there was this Sanity 1 Nexus command that probably did some of this, but is pretty old and should be revitalized. But I'm going to write down check broken levels and unlocks. Okay. Now. Now, does the level test work? Yes. So the level functions. That's fine. One-way beam. Okay. We'll keep going. Super underscore thief. Right. Of course you don't know. Super thief. Wow, this level doesn't look that good. What is going on with airplane food? I mean, maybe it's a good level, but if Zach made it and doesn't like it, that's fine by me. Where is it? Super thief. Aha. Currently disfavored. See how they're like shriveled up? They're shriveled up. So to speak. Okay. One-way beam we did. Super thief. Not all gems. Okay, and then this one is weaker is better, which is also disfavored. What about this one? Lock picky. Okay. That's also disfavored. Oh, man. Let's just see. Beams and basic heroes. blame this. Blame, shame, no, not shame. Editing levels out of the game in order to improve the overall quality of the game. 2.7, it's the same one. So he went through this one time and was like, here's the levels, we're going to edit out. Lockpicky. Let me just remind myself of what these were. Oh, yeah. I mean, I kind of didn't mind this one. I like the idea. Okay, anyway. Lockpicky, currently disfavored. So, I'm going to follow up on that email. Here's what stuff will look like after the check-in when they are marked broken or disfavored. Level entries will look like in the editor. Note that in this one area, I am syncing these, SYNC, these with the levels you commented out in R27607, marking them with the new disfavored flag as they are not technically broken. In this one area, there are no playable levels left. It's just empty now in gameplay. Game Plappy. I typed Game Plappy. Game Plappy. Okay. Plappy Bird. Oh, man. I could play some Plappy Bird right now. Okay, so instead of naming all these out, marked as currently disfavored, a bunch of levels that had been commented out in their respective level sets. Okay. Simply smashing. Simply smash. Oh man, out here too? Really? Simply smashing. Red-handed. One-way. Wow. All right. Actually, no, same here. Same with simply smashing and red-handed. They are needed in order to be able to unlock those freezers in the above screenshot. Same with reinstating. Okay, yeah, this was a goof. 27607 on the one hand was a welcome clean up, but on the other hand was a goof. And we got to ungoof it for a little bit. No, that's the wrong search. Simply smashing beams and basic heroes. Is red-handed in here? Yes. See, all sorts of stuff comes up when you're making video games. Okay, let's go back to handle this. Bard movable. Oh, I guess it's it. Why did he take this one out? I like these. I made these. I mean, that's part of why I like them, maybe, but Bard movable island. Let's see if there's any comment. Bard stacks. Maybe it's just too many Bard levels, right? Movable island 2. I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of levels here. Like, that is a thing. I just like those 2 levels. I mean, they're hard. I bet it's in the same commit, right? Bard stacks. Movable island. No, it was earlier. It was a different edit. Same idea, though. Just trimming out and structuring things a bit, I think. Okay. So now my issue is as follows. I like these levels. However, I also wonder if they were commented out for being a bit redundant. Front side bus is probably also, I seem to remember that was, yeah. Also carpet bomb. That's carpet bomb. Barred movable island, barred movable island 2. Front side bus, front side bus 2. Carpet bomb. I had really liked these levels. Not sure if we feel there are just too many barred levels or they are too hard or what, but I will just put them in the basement for now. Like these other barred levels are like simpler. Let me see if there's any design notes in here. Note. I do not see any. Well, fiddlesticks. I like this level though. I don't remember how to solve it all of a sudden. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? In the movable island. Oh, no, because I can just do that. Duh. All right. I'm going to put these in the basement. Barred movable island, barred movable island 2, carpet bomb. Front side bus and front side bus 2. I like these. I don't. I'm not even going to basement them yet. I'm going to put them over here. And we're just going to re-enable them. 'Cause I object. Some of these other levels, yeah, we can get rid of, but okay, so now the problem is pole vault. Okay. Okay, okay, that's the mystery of those. I feel like I'm forgetting something that I was going to do. Feel like I'm forgetting something. Okay. Yeah, it's so much better being able to see these, by the way. By the way. By the by. Yeah, like okay, so firstly, this doesn't work. This will crash because it doesn't have the target options receptacle thing. Secondly, like this is like kind of boilerplate that that has nothing to do with anything, right? That is surprisingly relevant, but will not actually work. It doesn't even call init target options from. Good point. Good point. Good point. We have now concluded that nobody knows how to use LLVM correctly. It is not possible. Not even super hyper intelligent AI can use the LLVM API. Okay. What was I doing? I was moving my levels here. I guess we're back here. Okay, Bard must stack. Bard range 2 level. Which one is this? Is the 2 level one? Do I feel this is worth anything? What was going on with his angle? I don't know how to solve my level. I know I made this one. Okay. Oh. Wait, no, we can't. Oh. Okay. Should I sit here and figure out the level? I think I should. Oh, no, I get it. I get it, guys. So we do that, and then we pull it back. And then, well, see, this is going to drown. Oh, she won't do it. Which is good, because she would drown. Oh, but, yeah, we want to do something like that. We want to get it one more square over. And we can't. Okay, clearly it's possible. Oh yeah, because, okay. Right. Yes, okay, so, oh wow, this level. Okay, it's got some, it's got some seemingly broken things about it. Like the visual feedback is not that helpful right now. Anyway, I'm okay with marking that one disfavored for now, but I mean, I would like to come back and try to do the better version later. Wait, do we have more than one overworld loaded? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. That's a little scary. Okay. Bard must stack 3 and 4. It's that one. Okay. Yeah, these... So 3B is the one that we're actually using. 3 disfavored. 4. I want to play this one for a second because I wonder what I was thinking. I think this is mine. Pretty sure it is. So what is this level about? It's got 3 characters. It's got a guy who can't go anywhere, just like in Hollywood. I'm trying to stack in front of the dragon, I guess. Trying to stack a priest in front of the dragon. Why is that necessary? Why can't I just do a stone? And the answer is for reasons. For reasons at the 4 seasons. Total landscaping. So I want to get this bucko over there, I think. Right? No, not like that. Bro. See, I wanted the bard out here so the bard could push the button. Priest OP will not quite. Not quite. Sploosh. Okay, wait. I'm obviously not doing the right thing with these stones, because I could have just done this literally any time. Literally and figuratively any time. So we kind of need to grow some stones over here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dude, this is a good level. This is fucking good. Okay. Dude, I just have so many emails I have to delete constantly. Constantly. Okay. My opinion about video games is that they are video games, and you can play them if you want to. You can play video games. It's like that song, You Can Dance If You Want To. You could play video games if you want to. I'm going to put it over here in the harder territory. Okay. Bard range 2 level. I beam 2, right? Oh, it's literally right there. That one. Let me see what I was thinking about this one, because I beam 1. We just cleaned up, right? And so the question for this is, what have we got going on? Okay, I think we have to knock this sideways. Right? We have to engage in the Callisto protocol. See, now my problem is I'm kind of stuck. Like I can't ever get unstuck. I need to be able to go south. So like that. That wasn't good. I don't see how to do it otherwise. There has to be a third one. try this. Okay. So now my problem is I got to get rid of these stones that are here. I got to do the opposite of what I just did. Who designed this level? It was me. This game seems to be really hard. It's a puzzle game. It's a puzzle game, everybody. It has puzzles. Although one of the things, one of the things that we are thinking about right now is when are things too hard versus when are they good and interesting. Let me just see. Okay, it's solvable. I designed it, so oh God. Right. Okay, so I see the issue. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. But like, it's hard, dude. People aren't gonna see the fact that I did that. You might ask yourself, like, well, why? Oops. Like, see, the problem is I really like that now. Make a vertical hole through center of the level. Yeah. I mean, what I could do I could just make it easier again by, because right now I put these stones in the middle and you're like, I don't know which way they could collapse, right? If they're literally just up here. Okay. Then, well, I don't know. You could still do the same thing. Fudge. They would have to be along the bottom, and if they're along the bottom, yeah. Yeah. Harder to make immersive. I don't know what you mean by immersive. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. What do I do here? Yeah, we could put like water in the middle of the level or something. I don't like that. It makes the level more complicated. However, we need to guide. It's like it's too much of a blank slate conceptually. People look at the level and they don't really know what it's about. And like the lowest hanging fruit here, like I said, was, or like I just tried to do. Okay, what if I do something like this? So if I try to do the thing that I did. All right, well, we have a little bit of a movement visual glitch there, but it comes up with the correct result. Oh boy. Look at them glitches. Glitches get stitches. Well, yeah, so now that doesn't really help with anything. I mean, I could make the wall even higher. But I'm also stuck at this point, right? But I was stuck at this point before. Fun or exciting to solve. I mean, that's just in the game, though. Like, Baba Is You does not try very hard to shape the mood of experience or the feel of experience, right? It's just like, here's some levels, dude. And you feel that after a while. You're like, oh man, more levels. It's not necessarily about the format of the game. What if you make the two rows a slightly different color? I mean, I don't like that kind of thing for this kind of puzzle so much. Still, Baba is you is very engaging. I don't know. I don't know about that. I didn't make it to the end of the game. And I play puzzle games for a living, dude. Although maybe that's part of the problem. Well, what can we do here? Like, I like how minimal this level is. Although, speaking of minimal, why are the fence floors there? Are those really necessary? Because, couldn't I just go in range like this and go down? I mean, oh, that would make it right. Like, having two on top of each other lets me not break the line. But, yeah, I don't know. This is fine. That's a glitch. Right there. That seems bad. That seems bad. Badge. I don't know what to do with this level, guys. I might just punt it till later to see if I have an idea later, because I don't know. I'm going to mark it as disfavored. Put a note. I'm going to say design bug. I like the solution to this level, but it's a bit too aimless and messy how to get there. Can it be made cleaner in a simpler way? Okay, so we're gonna mark that as disfavored in the overworlds. Boom. Okay. We go back to, okay, barred triangle 2. Actually, that one's one of these, right? No. Okay. It was this one. Okay. So we remember barred triangle. We remember sick 90. What is barred triangle 2? And is it... How do we feel about it? So that's sort of the problem, is how to go without breaking the triangle. But the answer is you just do this. I don't know. I mean, I think it's fine. I don't know why we cut this one. Honestly. Maybe it's too easy. Maybe it's not that cool compared to figuring out the triangle. Yeah, I mean, it is a big game, right? Like, how many frickin' levels do you need in the game? All right. Okay, so this is the last level of this particular class. And then we have all these levels, which I don't think I'm going to do on this stream. But we have all these levels that are like, they're made, they're in the thing, and but either they're not any of them accessible yet, in which case maybe it's useful just to put them on the overworld, right? Or maybe they are accessible, but there's just literally the level entry really is missing on the overworld. Okay, so what is this? Oh, it's like there. Okay, yeah, there are two alternates of this, and I think Zach likes this one. So, since these are the same level, I'm not even going to mark this as disfavored. I'm just going to get rid of it. This is a whole, these are like placeholder endgame levels that you can't even get to them yet anyway. But part of what we're working on right now is getting to them. Okay. So this may be where we sign off on the stream for now. We already did some good stuff today. Bunch of overworld editing, clean up, display, add a flag for disfavored levels, display broken or disfavored levels differently so we can see WTF is going on. And what? Always remove broken or disfavored levels during gameplay. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Boom. All right, super game dev bros. I am gonna wake up and stuff now. This was my morning stream that I did as soon as the morning occurred. It is now noon a.m. my time. Noon a.m. already. How did that happen? What happened is I got up at 9:30 and streamed for 2.5 hours. That's what happened. All right. Thank you, everybody. See you later on. Later on.